What up, y'all? DCFAYGOGUY. The Double Dragons are here. Kung Fu Vampire, Buckshot. They just released the new single for their project that they're doing together called Double Dragons. I don't know if that's the name of the album or if that's the name of the group. But they did release the first single, Don't Get Beat Up, or I think that's what it's called, right? Don't Get Beat Up. Don't Get Beat Up, that was it. That's correct. They've been promoting on social media. I was like, I just commented on Kung Fu Vampire's Instagram post. I was like, do I listen to it by myself or do I do a reaction vid? He said do a reaction vid. We're trying to do reaction videos, so here we are. We're gonna check it out. I said I did that ICP one for Mr. Nobody Man, and the reason why I didn't end up uploading it was it felt forced because I like 90% of the shit ICP puts out. So it felt forced. The same thing could be said. I'm a big fan of Kung Fu Vampire. He's highly underrated. But I said it before. There's no hate. It's all love. I'm not the biggest fan of Buckshot. His solo stuff I've tried to listen to. I can't quite get into it. Usually when he works with other artists, he works well with other artists. And I was like, I typically become a fan of the stuff he does with other artists. The Hell's Kitchen EP that he released with Boondocks, or Turncoat Dirty, I should say. Fucking fire album. So this one is a completely surprise. I figured this would be a great reaction video to do, just to kind of slowly get back into the reaction vids. I need to start doing more. So we're going to go ahead and jump right into this. This is Kung Fu Vampire, Buckshot, The Double Dragons. I don't know if that's the name of the group, the name of the album, or both. On Spotify, it just says Buckshot and Kung Fu Vampire, like the classic collab albums where it has both artists on it. So this is Don't Get Beat Up. Let's see how it sounds.
Isis get marks on your panties. Now that it's settled, we intend to be sentimental. You ain't on the level, you a meddling kid. I am El Jefe, call me the general. You simping and snitching the year of the rat. You expendable, no cap. You the last candle that I burn. You slow like an indica edible. Handling your urn and scattering ashes on maggots. I stay fracking on nerds and for the infraction. I promise you it won't be channeled. Now you combative. I seen you in a rental, it's a doozy. Incriminating yourself into seclusion. Leaving your body woozy. Even Benghazi oozing. Sneak dissing, no pimping. You a weak mission and you stay bitching.
Rappers beefing over music, they fusing over nothing, any second about to lose it. Then nothing turns to something.
That was a solid fucking verse from Kung Fu Vampire. Man, he's so fucking underrated. He doesn't get enough love. He just doesn't. I'm sure there's people out there that feel like he's overrated, but he's so underrated, man. He's dope.
Beat up, don't get beat up, don't get beat up, don't get beat up.
Watch your mouth, cause you've been faulty. I know you're salty. Watch your mouth, you best not cross me.
Don't get beat up, don't get beat up.
Not a big fan of this part. It's kind of losing momentum for me.
I don't know what you've been told, but watch your mouth, cause you've been faulty. Been spitting cold, now watch these rappers choke like Joffrey. Walk with a big stick softly, swing that thing, watch your back up off me. MOB, one man army, solid snake, Konami.
Yeah, I love that reference. Konami. Everybody doesn't know, that's old school gaming shit right there.
Two dragons into villains. Senseless drilling through your ego like some gangland killings. Rappers beefing over music, they fusing over nothing. Any second about to lose it. Then nothing turns to something. Beat up. Don't get beat up.
Talk about beefing there over music. I don't know.
Watch your mouth, cause you've been faulty. I know you're salty. Watch your mouth, you best not cross me.
Don't get beat up. Don't get beat up.
Yeah, I don't care for this part at all. This is a lot of momentum for me.
Time to ride, we gon' flip. Talking out of place, gonna bust your shit. Haters try, but they don't get 1 yard, 1 foot, no, not 1 inch. This shit's ridiculous. Watch Buck Norris split your wig. What's that? Get 'em with a buck slam so hard they think they got pistol whip.
Bam! I only fuck with these baddies. You tried to call on our bluff, and when we show up and you backpedal gladly. Now that your Twitter fingers ain't so tough. I don't mind what the next man is doing. Infuriated. Never was it my plan to ruin. Intimidated by mommy, so you know you had illusion. You pussy stay aggressive now that it's a bad conclusion.
Rappers beefing over music, they fusing over nothing.
Yeah, man, see, Kung Fu Vampire, he just flows. It sounds like Buckshot's either A, working on his flow a little bit better, or he just really flowed really well over this beat. That's my issue with Buckshot, is I don't feel like he flows as well over beats, and that's, for me, that's a big thing. You gotta flow over the beat.
Don't get beat up. Don't get beat up.
Like, if this part wasn't so repetitive, I feel like I would like the chorus more. Like, the chorus wasn't bad. It's just that, like, don't get beat up. It's repetitive, and I don't like repetitiveness. But all in all, that was fucking dope. I can't wait for the fucking album. It's supposed to drop sometime, I believe, next year. They haven't dropped any pre-orders yet, or they have, and I just haven't seen it posted that they've got pre-orders out. All in all, I thought it was fucking dope. I can't wait for Double Dragons to come out. You know, they both did great. Like I said, I'm not usually a big fan of Buckshot. For me, and some of the stuff I've listened to of his, like, it just didn't click for me, and some of it I know is flow. Some of it is the lyrics, too. Like, some of his lyricism is a little off for me. Just for me, you know. I'm not saying he's not good. I'm just saying it just hasn't really clicked for me. But Kung Fu Vampire killed it. Buckshot fucking killed it. It's just that chorus. Just the don't get beat up. Don't get beat up. That's a little repetitive for me, you know. But the Kung Fu Vampire comes in and fucking does his shit. But then it goes back to the don't get beat up. If that would have been worked out a little differently, maybe they couldn't have done anything differently. I just didn't care for that part. It's the only part of the song that I didn't really care for. But all in all, it's still a fucking dope-ass song. Can't wait for Double Dragons. So, thank you guys for watching. Tell me down below, what did you guys think of Don't Get Beat Up by Kung Fu Vampire and Buckshot, a.k.a. the Double Dragons. Now, if this album does well, they got to find 3 motherfuckers that can represent the Battletoads, because I never really played any of the Double Dragon games as a kid, but I rocked the shit out of Battletoads. And the one game of Double Dragons I did play was when they did the, like, mashup of Battletoads and Double Dragons. But of course, you know, I still played as a fucking Battletoad because I love the Battletoads. So, leave your thoughts down below. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.